Russ Barnes. And Russ began a journey in 2009 to become a successful business owner. Along the way, he learned some things about what it takes to live the life you want. Was it worth it? That's for you to decide. This speech is project number 9 from the Confident Communicator Manual, Persuade with Power. It's going to be 5 to 7 minutes long, and the title is You Have to Die. I present Russ Barnes.
After 27 years in the United States Air Force, I retired in 2009. When I retired, I only knew one thing, and that was I would never, ever, ever work for anybody else for the rest of my life. I didn't know how I was going to do that, but I didn't have an option. And the idea wasn't to make a lot of money. The goal was freedom. I wanted freedom to be creative. I wanted freedom to control my time. I wanted the freedom to earn as little or as much money based upon my ability to work hard and deliver quality products. But in order to live that life, what I didn't know is that I would have to die. First thing that died was my image. As I was looking around to decide what type of business I wanted to be in, I had to evaluate how much money I had, how much time, my level of experience, and as I looked around at the various businesses, I realized that I just wasn't ready. I didn't know enough. So I bought a franchise. Leather restoration, vinyl repair. How many of you know anything about leather restoration and vinyl repair? Yes, because you heard me speak after speech after speech about leather restoration and vinyl repair. I retired as a colonel, a full colonel. This caused people to be incredibly confused. Wait a minute, you are a colonel and you're doing what? What do you know about leather restoration and vinyl repair? You need to go back and reclaim your former glory and make a lot of money. You mean you're a retired colonel? What they didn't realize is that I was not a leather restoration and vinyl repairman. I was the CEO of my own company. But I wasn't there yet. And so the first thing that had to die was my image. The second thing that had to die was my confidence. When I left the military, I believed that I could do anything with nothing in no time at all. And I was going to have this company up and running. I was going to be doing $1 million in annual revenue in 5 years. I had 5 technicians, each billing $640 a day, that's $80 an hour, for an 8-hour day, over a 7-day period, which equates to $84,000 a month, which is $1 million in annual revenue. Oh! Well, after a year, it was me, as a repairman. After about a year and a half, it was me, as a repairman. Had some help from my great Toastmasters friends, but essentially it was me. And about the second year, I did actually hire someone, and I thought I was on my way. This guy was going to be a better leather repairman than me, and he was going to take over, and he was going to do all the leather repair, and he was going to train people, and I was going to get back to being a strategist, and I ran out of money, and I had to let him go. So the second thing that had to die was my confidence. The third thing that had to die was my ego. I was on a car lot one day, and I was working on a Volvo. Red, white interior. It was in August. It was hot. I was working inside one of these car seats, matching color and doing all those great things that a repairman does. And when I got done, I went inside the building and I grabbed a cup of water and I took a drink and it wouldn't stay down. And I took another one and I threw that up too. And I went out to my car and I had a snack. It'd been in there for about a month, but I said, what the heck, I need to do something here. I'm desperate. So I ate the snack and I took a drink of water and I threw that up too. My wife had to come and pick me up. I was severely dehydrated. I learned that I had limitations and I couldn't do it all on my own. So the third thing that had to die was my energy. But a very important thing, significant and miraculous thing happened at that point. All of a sudden, my soul came alive. Because during this entire process, I began to realize that I was really good at organization. And I've been helping other business owners with their organization and systems and processes and frameworks and structures. And I was really good at this. And I found out that I might be able to build a business around organization development. I could be the best in the world at organization development because I loved it. So then everything began to align. And in 2015, somebody actually begged me to pay me. I said, no, I'll do it, I'll help you out. I'll do it. No, I want to give you money because I want you to be there and help me. And so at that point, I formed my company, Sistro Consulting, and it's organization designed for small business owners. And I have a passion in my heart for what I call the micro business owner. That business owner who has been in business 2 years, and it's not a hobby for them. It's their life. It's what they want to do. They may have generated in excess of $50,000. They may have 0 to 9 employees. And I have a very strong feeling in my heart for that business owner, and that's what Sistro Consulting does. Now, if you have an image that's standing between you and the life you want to live, kill it. If you have confidence that's telling you can do anything with nothing, kill it. If you have an image that makes you believe that you have no limitations, kill it. Because just like a caterpillar has to die before the butterfly can emerge, when you take your first step toward the life you want to live, just remember that first